Hello and what's up, my glorious people on YouTube. The one thing I wanted to clear up about this matchup is I thought it was way closer by the time of recording. Then I went to record it and realized, oh my god, one character has way too many hacks that just get rid of all the other characters' hacks. So yeah, this is going to be a very special one. Simon versus Ben 10. One I've been trying to work out and see if it, I've been asking people on YouTube and stuff, so let's just get straight into it. I don't need to explain this matchup any further. So normally this would be my time to clear up any misconceptions about Ben 10 or Gurren Lagann. There's not many that I want to cover for Gurren Lagann, but for Ben 10's side of the case, everyone brings up the reboot and how they nerfed Alien X. That is not the case. Alien X has different things for different dimensions. That was a different dimensional Alien X, and they were fighting different dimensional aliens. No, Ben Prime was not in that fight. That was a different dimensional Ben. Ben Prime had really nothing to do with that fight. And it was not Bens from different points in time. It was different dimensional, Bens. I keep saying that. But yeah, no, people always get that mixed up, that Ben Prime was there and he fought, so that means they nerfed Alien X. They didn't nerf Alien X. So I'm gonna kind of spitball here and say that Ben not transformed and Simon not fully powered up in Gurren Lagann, they would be kind of going one for one, tit for tat, for how they are fighting each other and how they are going to kind of move. And this fight, not powered up, no abilities, could go either way, because they are so skilled in hand-to-hand combat in their respective universe. So, just getting that out of the way. No powers, I could see this going either way. And for Ben, he has so many hacks, just because I have to scale him even more, so, you get the full picture. Ben really can't die because the Omnitrix will not let him die. It will just bring him back, or it will prevent his death by transforming into the alien for the situation. And if he does get something like his arm chopped off, Death Battle, I'm looking at you, if he gets his arm chopped off, it will just put it back on. We've seen his hand get chopped off in, I forgot what scene it was, but there was a scene in Alien Force, I think it was, where his hand was in a different dimension, and the Omnitrix is actually sentient, and we have seen it in that episode. So, just trying to get that out of the way real quick. Let's move on. For Ben's speed, he is casually dodging laser fire in base form, and these are not consistent to be light bullets, I don't think, like with the Ninja Turtles dodging it. They were not consistently stated to be faster than light or light speed. So I will not say he is FTL, but he is very close to that. And he has aliens to up that speed, like Accelerate, but Accelerate is not the one I want to touch upon, because yes, he can slow down time or make you kind of he's perceiving it faster, so it's not really slowing down time, but he's moving so fast that everything looks slow. Well, Jet Ray is massively faster than that with the hyperspace shenanigans that he is constantly pulling off, putting him in the FDL plus even higher ranges of speed. And he is consistently one of Ben's fastest aliens, and I won't even go to the other ones. So yeah, that's kind of where I place him in speed. His low-tier aliens can suppress a nuclear explosion by a nuclear fusion grenade, which is like it says, I don't know how to really explain it, just a giant bomb that he just stops from going off, and it goes from that to the next one I'm going to talk about, which is feedbacks, and people say this is oh, this should go to his AP. I think this was just a hack from the Omnitrix, but feedback holding the Big Bang in his hands, that could just be a hack because it was a giant, I think people have said it is more powerful than the actual Big Bang, because it wasn't a Big Bang, it was a special, weird Big Bang. But the thing with that is I think that was a hack from the Omnitrix just to keep Ben alive. Like I said earlier in the video, it's not really that feedback. Like, feedback held it in his hands. He held the explosion from going off. And it was like the evil one. It wasn't the real one that created the universe. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's keep going into like the actual big aliens that I can see doing something. Because these aliens, I really don't see putting up a fight against full power Simon. Because Simon is high to low complex multiversal. You can kind of get some of Ben's aliens to that, but the real fight is Alien X versus Simon. I could be totally wrong about that, and I will get like flunked in the comments. You're not a real Ben 10 fan. You don't know what this man can do. I have been watching this show since I was 5. I know like every episode, so if I miss something, please tell me in the comments. And before I have that one Ben 10 fan that's like, oh, he could just erase Simon, you know? He's got the power to erase. Well, like I don't think I've said this yet. Okay, so Simon has a high degree of resistance to reality warping, which means he cannot, you know, get the existence erasure power. He just kind of nullifies it, and Ben can't really do that to him, so that is a non-playing factor in this battle. So with the existence erasure thing, he also has time manipulation, which could play a big part in this battle, because he could just kind of do a Green Lantern in death battle situation, go back and 2v1 him, or make a bunch of shadow clones of him. The only fact that I kind of don't like with this is if he does go back, Simon just, if he believes he can do it, he can. And that's the kind of one busted thing about Simon, is he's so weirdly strong, and that plays into his character. Because if he believes, if he has enough willpower to achieve it, he can achieve it. So while I want to say Ben and Alien X would just wipe the floor with him, I feel like Simon is one of those characters that cannot go toe-to-toe with Ben. Now that I think of it, and now that is the end of the video, I think Simon whoops the shit out of Ben. If you have any, you know, things or feats that I missed or didn't want to really talk about in this video, put them down in the comments. I will read them. I do read all of the comments in my videos. Or if I just missed the fight completely and it would play out differently, please let me know. And this is the end of the video. Peace out.